different because almost every artist in Nigeria is an Afrobeats artist, and it's very easy to get lost in the midst of everyone else. I'm sure nobody wants to hear another Wizkid or another Davido because we already have Wizkid and Davido, and we love them. But people are kind of in lookout for newer sounds, and I felt if I could create something like something not so not familiar, something that's not so common now, and find a way to mix it with Pidgin English and local expressions and percussion and all that. And it was kind of like an experiment that worked, and I'm glad it did.
Would it have worked if it was somebody else, not John Jazzy?
I was already doing country music before I met Jazzy, but when I met Jazzy, it kind of opened me to a different audience, because then my audience was kind of still like underground and small. But when Jazzy came into the picture, there was a larger audience. There were people that used to listen to only Afrobeats, now listening to folk, now listen to country. So it was, yeah, of course, it opened me to a new audience.
Did you get pressure to change your style from anywhere?
From Jazzy, no.
I said from anywhere.
From anywhere. Before I joined Mavens, because I was kind of on the lookout for people to push my music, like record labels and investors and all that. So everyone I met at the time kept going, we would have to switch up your sound. We have to tailor it to fit the club, to be able to play in the club and all that. And it was kind of upsetting for me, because at that time I was kind of really protective of my sound. I was like, yo, people are loving this thing, we have to keep it this way. But then everyone was saying, you have to switch up, you have to make it danceable, you have to blah, blah, blah. But when I met Jazzy, he was all about, I think first of all, he's a fan. He was always a fan of the music, so he was looking for ways to push it. And I'm grateful I met him.
Now, you attended the University of Benin.
Yes.
And what did you study?
English and literature.
Okay. So you got your bachelor's?
Yes.
And tucked it away somewhere and decided to go into music, right?
Won't you put it like that?
Well, that's the way it is.
Not really tucked away, even if I've not collected my certificate up to now. But I mean, it's music for me. I kind of studied English and literature because I wanted to do music. My dad won't let me study music because he felt music doesn't give you a lot of job opportunities in the outside world. But if it was English and literature, you'd be able to get like, And then I kind of thought about it, English and literature, writing, poetry, and all that stuff. So it was kind of, in a way, related to music itself. So that's kind of why I studied it.
You write your songs yourself?
Yes, I do. Well, my dad was very proud of me. Well, there was someone I met like back then, and I thought she was like not cool. And it was just me imagining in my head. I'm like, if she likes me, I'd be like, I mean, aside Hallelujah being like,
praise God.
Praise God, it can also be an exclamation, like, yes, Hallelujah. So I was like, if this girl likes me, yes, Hallelujah. And yeah, that was really good. It was really just a simple love song.
Okay, so the video, for instance.
Yeah.
It was just a simple video. You're sitting there looking out the window. And then this is how some of your videos are almost that way. Like the video of I Will Wait.
Yes.
Was about going off to war and then, coming back. And so, do you produce your videos as well? Or you just focus on the music and then somebody else conceptualizes
I like to focus on the music. But I think lately I think I have to get more involved, especially with creating like the picture I have of the song into like visuals. But for Wait For Me, it was the director's idea. I mean, the story itself was the director's idea. But for this, it was actually Simi's idea for the video.
Okay.
And I'm really grateful that she was that involved with it, because apparently it means she loved the song.
Okay.
But of course, I'll get more involved.
You have the songs you've done. Love Don't Lie. Tell us about that. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah. Well, Love Don't Lie was actually a Christian song, but if you don't listen closely, you might not be able to tell. So it was, there's a lot of times we find ourselves in situations and we feel like no one is listening, or like there's no one around to talk to or whatever. But then God is just like a prayer away. I mean, if you pray, if you talk to Him, He'll talk back to you. He'll make things better. So yeah, it was one of those. I think it's probably one of my most serious songs.
I think that's it.
No, this is Romeo
and Juliet.
This is Romeo and Juliet.
So what's it about Romeo and Juliet? Everybody has to sing about Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
I think the song itself wasn't, because we studied a lot of literature books back in university. So Romeo and Juliet was one of them. So there isn't really like a real life story behind Romeo and Juliet. I really just wanted to let's just say I wanted to rewrite the Romeo and Juliet story, because both of them, they died at the end, but mine is like a happy ending. So yeah, that was really, I just wanted to make it beautiful.
Is there a Juliet somewhere in all of this?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like in real life?
Like in real life.
In real life, I'm single. I'm very single.
No, that is hardly the question. Is there a Juliet somewhere?
I'm sure, yeah, of course, there's a Juliet somewhere.
Okay.
But Romeo hasn't met her yet, or...
Probably.
Very elusive. Okay, we're reading between the lines. We are reading between the lines. So what is your plan for the rest of the year?
Okay, yeah, we've got a lot of things planned out. Thankfully, I'm grateful that it's been a great year so far. Dropped 2 singles. There was Our Love in February, and there was we just released Hallelujah. Of course, we have a lot planned out. We have more music. This is actually like the first year ever that I'm releasing more than 1 song in a year, because usually it's like 1 single, 1 single, 1 single. But I've released 2 already, and we're not done. We're dropping more music
before the end of the year.
Before the end of the year.
Oh. But again, I ask you, Jenny. You know, a lot of people will be wondering, why is Jenny not dropping an album? I mean, what's with the singles? We just want to go out there and buy 1 album and listen to all of Jenny.
Well, personally, I'd love to put out a project. I've recorded. I have a studio in the house. Music is like all I do every day. Me doing music and eating, of course, and sleeping. So of course, I have like a lot of songs. I'm recording, keep recording. But what I'm not sure yet is if the audience is ready for the album. And I mean, if they're ready, when it's time, I'll definitely know it's time.
What about tours?
Huh?
What about touring?
Of course. I love travel. I love performing. Like, it's what we live for. It's what we want to do. Of course, so I love touring.
Okay, Jenny, we're going to sign out.
Okay.
And then when we do, you will sing us one of the, I don't know which one you're going to do.
Okay. I'll do something from the new song.
Okay, something from the new song.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so that's our package for today. We'll be back next Saturday, same time, same place, with a fresh edition. I'm Alera, wishing you a happy weekend indeed.
Now, I'm Nell Taigbe. Have yourself a beautiful day. Be the best you can be. And just prepare to love as best as you can. We'll leave you with Johnny Drille.
I done love you for a long time, my dear. It be like say you know, no, say I care. And I wish you knew what I'm feeling for you. You're so extraordinary, and that's no ordinary thing. You say you love me, hallelujah. My baby loves me, hallelujah. The way you love me, hallelujah. Because you love me, hallelujah.